So let's continue on with part 3, and in part 3 we already have this item here. These bars here somehow are keeping me off guard, or caught me off guard. So I will fix that later on. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, we want to make sure that we have the next skill underneath. All what I will do is just copy all of this item here, including the X. Copy this. I'm going to scroll down here, put it in here. And then what I want to do here is this, like that, comma, and let's save that, refresh, and see what we have. Alright. Of course here, because they're both the same name of the skill X, so I'm not allowed to do that, of course. So I need to make sure that this has a unique name. So now we have the February indicating here, although this bar here needs to be fixed. But we have here underneath the date itself. So what I want to do here is to show specifically the date, or if it's a Saturday, Sunday, etc., etc. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to look into this structure here, or I guess we have that here as well. We can just remove this there. Alright, so now it just does nothing. I'm going to put it on day. There we are. So now what I want to do here is putting in the specific day, Sunday, Saturday, etc., etc. For that, we can use the letter E. And if you use the letter E, as you can see here, it will show it very nicely, because now it shows the numbers from 1 all the way to 7, indicating Monday all the way to Sunday. So what I want to do is, if I do another E, we get a double digit. Alright, then I do another E. We get here the specific day name, but I want to have a shorter one. If I do a quadruple E, you can see here we have now Sunday, and then if I do it 5 times, we are getting the single day. Or if I want, gets 2 characters. So right now here I do see that we have some skipping of specific dates. So let me just change that. If I just reduce this amount, probably we can extend the skill itself as well. We'll do that. That looks quite decent, but I think we need to go here into our width and just say 80% here. Save, refresh. Alright, so this works. What I want to do next is remove these lines here. Luckily, the structure is very similar, so I'm going to copy all of this, the border and the grid. Scroll down here, put a comma, then I'm going to say here border width, well, I will just say here display equals false. No need for a border. There we are. Now we have this here that works very nice. So now we have all of this. What we still need to do eventually is making sure we have the colors. So what I'm going to do here, well, let's work on the ticks. I'm going to say ticks, and then within the ticks here, max rotation. I want to avoid the rotation. So rotation, we put it on 0, and let's see if we can auto skip, set on false, so it will not skip any labels. Save that, refresh. I'm not sure if it's working. Maybe if I reduce the scale, will it be squeezed up? As you can see here, eventually it will do something here and it will skip items. However, in our case, if I just refresh this looks quite decent. It will show every specific date here. So this works nice. So what I want to do here is maybe we can do a font, make it bold, so it will be clear. So I'm going to copy the font bold. That should be in the ticks. Make sure, comma, ticks. Font size, I will just leave it on the default, which is 12 pixels. But the font weight will be bold. So we have this nice and clear. Alright. So this looks quite nice. I guess for the next video, we're going to focus on the numbers. And then afterwards, we're going to work on the coloring of our scale.